Welcome back, Marvel fans, and finally, now that all the figures and all the parts have been assembled, let's take a look at the Build-A-Figure for Wave 1 of the Marvel Legends, Terrax. Wow, and I mean, this is my very first Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure completed fully, so I'm very excited about it. I have completed before the Collect and Connect figures, which is what kind of got me into collecting the entire Marvel Legends here. But yeah, let's get to it. So as you can see, I love the head sculpt. If we move down to the chest, we can see a lot of detail as far like following through with a lot of different paints, and the fact that just overall the entire figure looks very well done, with all the sculpting being present, and just the way that the colors and everything kind of hits off each other. I think it works very well. But back to the head sculpt up here, as you can see, I really like the grin here and a lot of character in the face. This little kind of like chin strap or chin helmet, or I don't know, metal beard or something. I didn't really know what you would call it, but it really is makes the character very stand out on the shelf and makes him a very unique character that is not similar to anything else that you'll have on your shelf. As a result of that, I think he's worthwhile to collect in order to get not only a cool character from what I've understood from the little descriptions that you get with each character, but just overall a very well done figure. The boots here are very well done, as you can see, with the little sculpting bracelets there above. The other thing on this figure that I really like is the fact that if you noticed on the skin tone, just a sec, come on, focus, camera, focus, please. Okay, let me do the little trick. Alright, as you can see on the hands here, on the skin tone, they did a lot of washes with like blacks, and maybe even like really dark purples, I'm not sure, but it really makes the skin not look very, it gives more definitions to the muscles and everything, but at the same time keeps the skin from looking just very bland and just one color sculpt, you know what I mean? I also like the fact on this figure, as you can see, the actual pieces up here, as well as the little crotch strap and everything, is actually just separate pieces that are kind of like made out of soft vinyl or plastic, which is really cool because it really adds to the feel of the character and overall enhances articulation. Now, as I have said before, what's an action figure without the right articulation to go along? And although Terrax is assembled from many different parts, Hasbro was able to maintain the right articulation to be kind of standard for Marvel Legends. As you can see, a lot of head movement there, the shoulders are very well articulated, and only a tiny little bit limited by those shoulder pads, but because they're not sculpted on, they're actual separate pieces, it still gives you some ability to move it around. The hands are very well articulated at the wrist area, but as a lot of people said, it's a little unfortunate that the right hand doesn't have any maybe finger articulation so that he can hold his accessory, which we'll get to in just a minute, in that hand as well. That would be a nice little addition. I think the legs are really well articulated. As you can see right here, we've got a nice little cut there at the upper thigh, as well as double jointed knees that are very tight. As you can see, it took quite a bit of strength there. He's got an actual cut right here at the midway through the shin bone, I guess, and something that a lot of people were very happy with, which is the fact that he's got these awesome ankle joints. I mean, look how far you can get a whole 360 out of them. Now, as far as Terrax's weapon of choice, he's got this giant pickaxe that he can just hack and slash people in half with. This weapon, what I like the fact that Hasbro did with it, was the fact that although it's just one color, which usually would have made the weapon very bland, they added a lot of little tiny details, as you can see, with a lot of little rivets and little sculpting that helps it stand out and look very cool, although it's only one color. By no means necessary is this an exceptional wave, but it is definitely a really strong one. Considering Hasbro's previous efforts, this is definitely a much better product that they've been putting out with these new Marvel Legends. Let's hope that they can keep this up into other waves and keep this momentum of strong characters with great articulation and paint jobs assembled into a really interesting Build-A-Figure that is really well done with articulation and paint as well. Let me know what you think. Remember guys, make sure to check out all the other reviews that were required to assemble this Terrax figure, with each part coming with one of these figures. Make sure to check out the reviews, click on them right now, and remember, I always appreciate the thumbs up, subscribe for regular content delivered to your subscription box, and let me know what you thought of the review in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys next time.